There is a new Tower of God game that was just announced, and I guess I'm excited. I don't know. We've gotten games on Tower of God before. There was one that was just released in Korea, I believe, and then Hero Cantar, which was like God of High School with Hardcore Leveling Warrior. And I know some people enjoyed that game. Personally, wasn't really for me, but this time, this game, from my understanding, is entirely on Tower of God. We don't have much to go off of, but we will get into the details here in a moment. Let's open up their website. They have a website, which is already kind of cool, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Boom. Hey, honestly, this looks kind of sick. It looks kind of sick. Now, you might be like, okay, what's the title of the game? Well, I don't speak Korean. However, I do have a little thing called Google Translate over here. Boom. And now it doesn't translate anything on screen, but if you look up here, Tower of God M, The Great Journey. The frick? I don't know where this M is coming from. We're gonna watch the trailer and this M kind of continues to appear. What do you think the M is referring to? Maybe it's something to do with the company. Maybe it's something to do with something that we don't know about in the game. I don't know. The Great Journey makes sense, I guess. Maybe we're climbing up the tower in some kind of way. I don't know, but let's watch the trailer here. This trailer is honestly kind of sick. For being 15 seconds, that's like 15 seconds of kinda hype. But okay, let's go ahead and break this down. So what's interesting about this trailer is it uses clips from the anime. Now, you could take that and say, well, maybe, it's only gonna cover season 1, and that's about it. However, I disagree, because as we watch these clips again, it transitions into an awesome little animation of Rak throwing a spear. This could be some kind of maybe special ability that Rak will have in the game. And look what he does. He throws it into this like triple field with the lighthouses. Now the lighthouses look super neat, super unique. However, this is a technique that even though it's been shown in the comic, we don't see it in the anime. I mean, we don't see it in season 1 so far. So this tells me we're probably gonna get a little bit further ahead than just season 1. Maybe what'll happen is we're gonna start with season 1, and then for additional content, it'll be later, later chapters and stuff. Boom, we got to see more bomb from the anime, and wha-bam! We get some gameplay. We have a health bar up here. I see a little, do you all see it? Do you see it? Now, I know there's Endorsi in the bottom right, but do you see the real huge thing for me here? It says Miss in the background. Now, perhaps this is just some kind of unique way to showcase certain things like, oh, we're gonna use some English words here to pop up. But that would seem out of place for me. I feel like this tells us we could get an English release. Let's back up a little bit here and sort of pause on the first frame of this gameplay. Rak throwing that spear, and boom! We see some numbers fly by. Bomb in Season 1 attire, which is very interesting here. He's charging up the Black March, and hold on, I'm not gonna forget about you. I'm pretty sure that right here, that's gotta be Endorsi, right? That looks like Endorsi, but she's wearing some kind of outfit perhaps? I don't know, but you can even see the way her hair parts, almost like where her horn would be. I don't know, she's wearing some kind of dress, maybe the dress from season 2, maybe there's costume changes and stuff, that'd be kind of sick. And then we have this awesome shot of Bomb in the Black March, then we get Kun. Now, the Kun one is the most interesting to me because we have his lighthouses, blah, 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 but the Man Barandina looks different than it does in the comic. They add this chain design to the front. I forget if that's what it is in the comic, but if it is, I mean, they amplified it way more here. And if you look at the bottom right, potions? In his bag? Some kind of liquid. This is implying that perhaps they're allowing you to do a lot of changes to your own characters in game, which would be really interesting. Now, pop quiz. Do you see the most interesting thing on the screen? A little Easter egg, if you will. Bottom left. That, my friends, is a snowflake. I've never been so excited to see a frickin' snowflake. You can actually see another one in the top right over here. This shows us that they're going to give Kun ice powers, bro. They're gonna give him his ice ability, which is super neat. And it tells us, again, that it's not maybe just season 1. I don't think we're gonna go through the story again, although maybe a little bit. I feel like though you start with like the base characters and then you grow and you learn new abilities, new techniques. That would be cool. Then we cut to Anok here. Now, I'm pretty sure I've seen this Anok artwork before with the green April, which tells me they're reusing some artwork because if you didn't know, the creator of this game is Angel Games, who is the same developer for Hero Cantar. So the same developer, maybe using the same artwork. I don't know 100% if it's from Hero Cantar, but it does look familiar to me. Of course, we got Yuri cracking the knuckles about ready to throw down, and look at this! Bomb moving on screen, and you can see right here, right? The little icon. If you've played mobile games, I haven't played that many of them, but they usually have like the little thing that you can sort of move on the screen, like, you know, move this to move kind of thing. I can't really explain it very well, but that looks like maybe you hold that to move bomb. Now, it doesn't look like the most complex movement system, but even this shows me that they're amplifying the RPG elements of the game perhaps, or just giving you more freedom. Hero Cantar didn't have any RPG elements that I remember, but this seems to me to be something similar to Hero Cantar, but with a bit more added to it. Also, if you look on Bomb's outfit here, first of all, his scarf is a little different, at least it looks different to me, and also his shirt has this like sun design. I don't remember that from Season 1. It seems like maybe you can customize the characters, or at least that they're updating the art, or updating the characters themselves, I don't know. And then we get some animated images from the comic, including Jovial Grace, and are you ready to see the most interesting part of this trailer? Boom. Bro, what the frick is that? What is that? What is Bomb wearing? It doesn't even make sense. It's not nothing. Bomb has never, ever worn any kind of armor in the comic. He hasn't really ever needed to. It's such an interesting choice. It makes him look like a villain, which is sorta dope. Also, you can see on the right, he has this like bug design on the bottom right, and it looks like the thorn actually. Is that an eyeball or the thorn? I can't even tell, but there's a lot going on here, right? Let's back it up a little bit and sort of catch the very beginning of that frame, because I feel like there's something going on there. Boom, dude, look, it's Jovial Grace, by the way. That definitely confirms it's not just Season 1. Using some Shinsu, Kun with his little lighthouse, you know, looking all pretty and stuff, and boom. Tower of God M, The Great Journey. The trailer honestly looks pretty sick. I can't really say much about the gameplay, but at least it looks different than Hero Cantar. I'm not saying Hero Cantar is bad, but at least it's new. But okay, we're not done yet, because on the homepage, you'll notice on the bottom, you can see Angel Games, you know, original comics from Naver Webtoon, copyright SIU Legend. Now on the right, there's some links here. I tried one of the links, led to a Korean website. I didn't want to dive into it too much because I didn't really know what it was about, but there is a YouTube channel. And I was scouring this YouTube channel earlier, and let's just pause here for a second. Tell me, what do you see? Because this is insane! Look in the top right. Look at this! I wish I could zoom in because that's freaking Hedon! Hedon is chilling on the moon with his staff, and there's like sparkles all around him. He's almost like a fairy book character, some kind of fairy tale character, like Rachel originally thought he was. And if we look to the left here, we see the tower. We see little humanoid figures climbing up this tower, two little windows in the bottom right, and then below it all, the Jihad symbol, dude. At first, I thought this banner was just for the company, but no, this is entirely for the Tower of God game. And then there's, you know, a gas pump. Jihad needs to fuel his car somehow. But over here, we have some more lighthouses, a couple of Jihad symbols. Dude, I don't know what that building is, but they're just showing us new stuff. You know, exciting new artwork, exciting new icons and locations, and it's just so neat. The video itself, the only upload on the channel is, you know, the same trailer. And dude, I honestly think this is kind of exciting. The more I talk about it, the more I examine everything that's being shown together, I honestly think this game has potential. It really just depends on how much love is poured into the game, and also if they decide to sort of branch off from Hero Cantar and create something that we've always wanted, which is a more interactive Tower of God game with a lot of different, building options, and it's not just a gacha game, there's like more to it. I don't know, I think there's potential personally, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. As we get more information and news, you better believe I'll be updating you here on the channel. Also, if you want that Tower of God RPG experience, well, we actually have you covered. Dungeons and Dragons and Tower of God merging together to create some kind of pure, unholy love child of, what am I saying? Towers and Gods is a series on the channel where me and my Tower of God fanatic friends basically dive into a prequel story for Tower of God. They currently just finished their first test on the second floor, but there's still so much left to cover. I mean, their journeys have just begun. We stream every other Thursday, and if you want to check out the first 2 episodes, the link is right here. All right, with that being said, I'll see you in the next Tower of God video game video. Take care.